Laredo, Texas is one of the busiest ports of entry into the U.S. Every day, thousands of people cross the border here, or at least they were crossing before the H1N1 virus came along. As he's looking at one of the bridges between Laredo and its Mexican sister city, Nuevo Laredo, Bob Zachariah sees only bad news for his business. He manages a hotel here, and his occupancy rate has dropped by 50%.
Ever since Katrina and 2001, the bureaucrats feel they have to come out with color codes, and the more colors they flash out there, the safer and better for them.
The closest case of swine flu is at least 250 kilometers away, but schools have been closed here, as they have been on the Mexican side. In the streets, only a few people wear masks, and even they don't seem too worried.
No, just a bit worried, that's it.
For a few days, anti-immigration activists have called for the border to be closed as a safety precaution. President Obama has rejected the idea, saying it would be inefficient. But as we cross the bridge on the Rio Grande, it's obvious that it would be all but impossible to close this border. Lives from both sides of this line are closely intertwined. On the Mexican side, masks are given away by the authorities, but few people wear them. News about the virus's spread is more reassuring, but there is some concern now that the pandemic could harm Mexico's reputation in the U.S.
Well, but the reaction of the people, the white people is scared for anything, for the virus.
In Laredo, officials also see the influenza pandemic as another blow to the image of the border for the rest of America. In his mayor's office, Raul Salinas, a former FBI agent, is not so worried about the flu.
Now, when you're talking about the image, that's something else. Laredo is a safe city, but if you would hear some of the national news accounts, they would say that this is a terrible area. And a lot of those reports are coming from people that have never even stepped foot in Laredo, Texas.
Every day, millions of dollars of merchandise pass above the Rio Grande, and flu or not, people in Laredo know that the U.S. is counting on this busy traffic.